Good morning, everybody out there in the YouTube world and the YouTube non-world. It is Friday, March 7th, 2025. And sometimes I wonder how come I jump around a little bit. I know my channel is geared toward going places, but when you are still working, because you need income, extra income to travel and to go different places, it is very difficult, hard. It's very difficult, hard. It's very difficult and hard trying to do those things at the same time. To make thumbnails so easy with AI is one way I show the difficulty of doing some of the things that I do, because it's got to be very easy. Even though I can't draw that well, and even though I can't do other types of things that well, that I need the internet to get my point across, and hopefully to get a point across to someone else who wants to start a YouTube channel. But it is very difficult. Even though you're a travel channel, but it seems like that is disguised not one, and so people might be confused, maybe. But there are current events that are going around that can affect the way we do things, whether it's travel. Not everyone can do what everyone else do. But it's up to an individual to do YouTube their own way. Einstein Bagels still today, this morning, for breakfast. They didn't have all the things that I wanted in bagels, but since I was already in there, I'm not gonna walk out. I got my 2-egg turkey sausage, but I had to get a Florentine bagel with spinach on it. I wanted the jalapeno cheddar. They had a lot of bagels missing. However, I'm very patient. And I must be patient with myself to show others that they have to be patient also, even if they're not monetized like me. I'm not doing AdSense yet. I'm not doing any of those things yet. And there are other reasons economically why I should not be monetized. But I want to still be monetized with all the problems it has, with all the tax problems that I have. And that's not what it's about. However, I did convert. As you can see, I went into bankruptcy, still are. Chapter 11, learning experience for me as well. And food, restaurant, closures, and all those things that do make our country run. And to go fast further than that, it is good to be employed, because without employment, especially those people who are getting let go practically for no reason in our United States government, this is not the type of year or decade of shenanigans which we're getting, But people who are not being employed for no reason at all, who's helping the economy grow, can affect where they live and can affect the restaurants that they go to. Because some cities, small or large, suburbs, if there's not people making money in those areas, the restaurants and markets can go out of business. And that is a fact. Because there are certain cities being built, small towns rather, that seem to not thrive for whatever reason. One example is, I'm not going to give no city, but when you read sometimes quickly about towns being built in certain areas where they shouldn't be built, where the ground is unstable and the whole community has to move out, and their markets and their stores and their other important services, they can no longer be served. Everyone has to go. Everyone has to move to a bigger place or somewhere safe. But employment in a certain region means a really big deal. They can blame it on anything they want to. They can suggest, unless it's their own business, they can say whatever they want. But there are laws and regulations, small things that most of us don't even know about, where people are taking advantage of other people, shaking up the system. People are quitting their job prematurely, having to move out of a particular area. And that is another type of disaster, if you look at it. That is a disaster. That is a man-made disaster in a bureaucratic sense, a false bureaucratic sense at that. We already know about mass destruction because the earth is alive. The atmosphere is alive. That's why certain things be taken from us by no reason at all except for just to exist. So yes, I know my YouTube channel is up and down in what I present, whether it's food, oh, it's so delicious. You need money to survive. You need a stable government to survive. You need a stable bureaucracy to survive. And you need the right people in places to keep that stability. AI can't do everything. The most smartest person in the world can't do anything. And certainly the most richest person in the world can't do anything. It might be coming to a chance where sometimes we have to wake up and do things ourselves or look for certain alternative measures to get certain people who don't need to be in our life at all, so we won't be blocked from getting ahead and making people's lives miserable for no reason at all. America is here for a reason. It is a place where you have many, many options of getting ahead. And even if you don't want to do anything, you can do that too. There are certain limitations. You have to have certain limitations no matter where you're at. But by and large, America is here for opportunity and for us to feel good for ourselves no matter what we do. And that's what it's about. That's what my YouTube's about. That's what I'm about. We all get frustrated. We all want to make a living, but we all want to feel good doing it. And I'm not talking about the feel good generation. I'm talking about feeling good about yourself, knowing that you can control your own destiny somewhat if you want it that way. I'll see you in my next video, folks. Hard work does pay off, but not if someone is getting in your way for no reason at all, none at all, but to start trouble. We're supposed to have many good times, more than bad. We have struggles, no doubt. You're going to have letdowns. But your letdown should be less. And the good times should always be rolling. This is Robert Deschamps. I'll see you in my next video. Talk to you later. Have a great day.